Hi there. My name is Matt Hames. I'm the Associate Vice President for Digital and Social Strategy at 3Enrollment Marketing. You can find out a little bit more about 3Enrollment Marketing by visiting 3enrollmentmarketing.com. Find out how we're trying to position higher education institutions in a world of AI. But instead of talking about AI, let's talk about something really simple and important in the enrollment process, and that is Google Maps and Apple Maps and Waze. So Waze is owned by Google, but you still have to care about Waze. Unfortunately, I'll make the rules. I'm just telling you what the rules are. So importantly, in this year after Google I/O, the president of Alphabet, the CEO of Alphabet, Sundar Pichai, said on the Decoder podcast that the internet is a collection of databases. He did not say that the internet is a collection of websites. He said the internet is a collection of databases. Now, so is Google Maps. Google Maps and Apple Maps and Waze are a collection of databases. They are not a collection of websites, obviously, right? If you want to visit an institution of higher education that you've become made aware of and you want to visit an open house this fall, then you're going to go to Google and you're going to type in a destination to that institution. And that the Google Maps or Apple Maps is going to pull from its database of places and show you the right place and the right place to go. Now, you as a university or an institution of higher education can control where they go. You can make sure that they land in the right parking lot. You can make sure that they land at the right place. Or you could have them go way over there somewhere and have to figure out how to get to the admissions hall for the open house, right? So if that's the case, if you can't get them to the right parking lot when they use Google Maps or Apple Maps or Waze, how can you legitimately promise to get the student to the right place in life? Like, how can you make that promise if you can't get them to the right parking lot? It is such an important brand moment because who comes and visits you? People who are newly aware, who are interested. If they come and visit you, they are interested. They have said, I'm really interested in your institution for my education, or parents have said for my daughter or son, and now all of a sudden they type it into Apple Maps and they find themselves in a parking lot way over here, and over here is where they're supposed to be, and that is something that is within our control. If those databases are not right, then that is a massive, massive moment that you have lost. You have lost this moment to give a brand experience to a prospective family. So please, please, please do a Google Maps search for your institution. Make sure it gets them to the right place. Do an Apple Maps search for your institution. Make sure it gets them to the right place. Do it from the airports. Do it from the directions that people are going to come to your institution, and make sure that they're going to get to the right place. If they're not, what are you actually promising? Like, you have missed such a moment to give a good experience. At 3E, we care so deeply about the experience. We're living in the experience economy. And if you can't give this experience right, it's all of the time and treasure that you spent generating that visit is going to be impacted. It's not wasted because people are still pretty excited and they'll figure it out. But why do they have to? Why do they have to figure it out? So please, please do a search. Understand how this database is fueling the internet. This is where we're going. We're going to a world of databases, and it is so critical, so critical. It's so critical that I'm leaning in. It's that critical. It's critical enough that you should care about this. So put it in comments. Did you do a Google Maps for your location? Is it taking people to the right place? Do you want help? I'm happy to help you. I think this is super, super important. So please make sure that you've got it right. Thanks. And if you want to find out more about me, let's connect on LinkedIn, where you're probably connected if you're seeing this. Find out a little bit more about 3Enrollment marketing, go to 3enrollment.com. If you want a free tool to understand iPads, go to 3enrollment.com/iPads. We'll talk to you later. Hope you have a great weekend. And this enrollment cycle is awesome. Talk to you soon.